starving, hell yeah, hungry for a ring. Got a team full of hungry hoopers all going in. We back. Oh yeah, we back. Let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah. Let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah. Let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah. Let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah. Let me hear you give it up. We back. New York City, New York, if the Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. We back, we back, we back, we back. This is New York City, home of the Knicks, baby. Yeah, we back on track. The Mecca's going crazy. Rim rocking, shot blocking, ball. We are not stopping, aiming at that chip with a bullseye on the target. It's been so many years, that's how bad we really want it. From the city to the garden, we all bleed blue and orange, and everybody starving. Hell yeah, hungry for a ring. Got a team full of hungry hoopers all going in. We back. Oh yeah, we back. Let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah. Let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah. Let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah. Let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah. Let me hear you give it up. We back, we back, we back, we back, we back, New York City, New York, if the Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. We back, we back, we back, we back. This is New York City, home of the Knicks, baby. Yeah, we back on track. The Mecca's going crazy. Rim rocking, shot blocking, ball. We are not stopping, aiming at that chip with a bullseye on the target. It's been so many years, that's how bad we really want it. From the city to the garden, we all bleed blue and orange, and everybody starving. Hell yeah, hungry for a ring. Got a team full of hungry hoopers all going in. We back. Oh yeah, we back. Let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah. Let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah. Let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah. Let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah. Let me hear you give it up. We back, we back, we back, we back, we back, New York City, New York, if the Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. We back, we back, we back, we back. This is New York City, home of the Knicks, baby. Yeah, we back on track. The Mecca's going crazy. Rim rocking, shot blocking, ball. We are not stopping, aiming at that chip with a bullseye on the target. It's been so many years, that's how bad we really want it. From the city to the garden, we all bleed blue and orange, and everybody starving. New York City, New York, Knicks. If the Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. We back, we back, we back, we back, we back. This is New York City, home of the Knicks, baby. Yeah, we back on track. The Mecca's going crazy. Rim rocking, shot blocking, ball. We are not stopping, aiming at that chip with a bullseye on the target. It's been so many years, that's how bad we really want it. From the city to the garden, we all be blue and orange, and everybody starving. Hell yeah, hungry for a ring. Got a team full of hungry hoopers all going in. We back. Oh yeah, we back. Let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah. Let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah. Let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah. Let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah. Let me hear you give it up. We back, we back, we back, we back, we back, we New York City, New York, Knicks. If the Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. We back, we back, we back, we back, we back. This is New York City, home of the Knicks, baby. Yeah, we back on track. The Mecca's going crazy. Rim rocking, shot blocking, ball. We are not stopping, aiming at that chip with a bullseye on the target. It's been so many years, that's how bad we really want it. From the city to the garden, we all be blue and orange, and everybody starving. Hell yeah, hungry for a ring. Got a team full of hungry hoopers all going in. We back. Oh yeah, we back. Let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah. Let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah. Let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah. Let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah. Let me hear you give it up. We back, we back, we back, we back, we back, we
Films in the building. My God, what's good?
And I salute the new Knicks. Let's get it.
Shout out to the new Knicks.
The new Knicks, salute my guy.
The new Knicks, the organic podcast.
Sounds like it's about to go down in here.
Going down.
New York City, NYC,
My man G stand up.
Brooklyn, Staten in the Bronx. Manhattan, Queens, what you want? We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. Brooklyn, Staten in the Bronx. Manhattan, Queens, what you want? We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks.
Bienvenidos, que lo que mi gente, what's good, Nick Nation, Nick family, what it is, welcome back to the Organic Fanatics, joined by the one and only, none other, the new Knicks. Talk to him.
Yo, welcome everybody. Welcome to the Organics Fanatics, TOF, brought to you by the TNK.
That's right, we're tough, man. Tough man them, just like
Tough
last night's
show.
game. We're
The tough show.
The tough show. They don't know. Hey, they knew last night though. Well, they went against the Cleveland Cavaliers or New York Knickerbockers. What a game. What a game. What a game. Woo-wee. what was your feeling after the game? Man, we got so much hype, boy. Hey, so much to talk about right now. But I don't know. How was you feeling after that game, before the game, during the game?
Well, I mean, I did call it, so I knew they were gonna win. Let me double check my pockets.
They still
Yeah, they
there?
still there. They still there.
They
Yeah,
little. They little.
little.
Fantastic
No.
game that we had going on. I mean, yo, what a game. The biggest surprise of all. No one thought the bad man, Mr. Iron Man himself, missed the 78 games. Julius Randle, I thought he was coming at least in the third game. And spoiler alert, he said, I'm not going to be able to do it. Nah, he said he's
Hey,
coming through.
hey, I give it to him. He got heart. Yeah, I mean that's man. What else can you say about fucking Julius Randle, bro? Like the man tucked it up and went out there, on his Willis Reed joint. Yeah, I mean, and just toughed it out. I mean, from the way that it looked, I didn't, I wouldn't have expected him to come in this soon. But kudos to Julius Randle. He did it.
Yeah,
He did that.
big props, bro. Hey, and you called it. I know Mr. Willis Reed in that 19 the championship style. Buddy came in. Nobody thought he was going to come. I thought he was at least for sure going to miss this game. I thought he'd be back maybe the second, for sure the third. But he said, nah, I can't let that go. I can't go out like that. I ain't going to
Yeah,
let nobody get my shine. I'm going to come back with it. And he came back, bro. And he played big. He came back like he normally did. Like he ain't never left. He came back
facts.
like given what you said. First quarter Randall. He came in, he bully balled in early, and we got your magic number in the first quarter. We got a 30.
Got the 30 piece. You know what I mean? I love to see that 30 piece in the first quarter. When you see that 30 piece in the first quarter, you know there's cohesion, everybody, and it's like Melvin said, you know what I mean? Like if we would have made that swap, we would have been on the other shoe. You know what I mean? We would have been watching Donovan Mitchell as a Knick chuck it up like he was mellow. You know what I mean? It's team ball. We playing team ball. That's the difference between us and Cleveland. We playing team ball.
And notice you ain't hearing that now. And let's bring it. Let's go into that. Let's talk about it. Let's talk that tough talk. The tough talk. Hey, let's talk about that. Nobody was saying anything about the Mitchell trade. They was waiting to see that if Cleveland won, they had those reporters were ready. The Knicks
Oh,
should have.
oh,
Yo,
Stephen Ash Smith was right. I know he was right there
locked and
percolating,
loaded. They
ready
was
to
ready
say
for that.
something negative. You know what I mean?
They was
No.
ready. Everybody. Huh? I'm sorry. What was that? Excuse me. Is that what? I'm sorry. They was waiting, and what they saw, they was like, damn. And that was with Grimes not playing that great, which we'll get into. That was with IQ not playing that great. And even with that, let's say that offensively, because Grimes was on Donovan, he was playing Garland, they was making the right substitution. For the youngins, their first time, a lot of pressure, a lot of different things for them, so we'll get into that. But with this conversation, we would have gave up a fortune for Donovan Mitchell. Now, is he an all-NBA player? Facts. Yes, he is. Is he a baller? Sure is. But are you willing to give up, would have been minimum 2 players? For sure they were trying to get Grimes. For sure they were trying to get IQ, who
RJ.
BTW,
They
yep,
were trying
and
to get
RJ,
RJ,
or
Grimes,
Obi, yep. And
Obi.
yep. And those players right now, what? You got Quentin Grimes, who's a rising all-star, almost an MVP in that rising all-star. You got IQ, who's should be the hands down, man down, runaway person with the 6th Man of the Year award. I don't know what the final is.
Facts.
Just give my guy the trophy. Nobody
Word.
can
When
get
they
it.
handed those out, bro, listen, give Brunson the most improved player, even though I think both of those trophies should go to IQ, but I'll give it to Brunson.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Brunson.
mean, because he did improve the whole culture of the Knicks. So give Brunson the most improved player. Give IQ his 6th Man of the Year award. And, bro, like I said, bro, I'm not even worried, bro. I'm not worried. We ever like I was saying in the chat, everything we've been doing this year, we're making history. We're breaking records. We're 1-0. This is the first time in what, 24, 26 years?
Yep.
This whole team has been like on they shit, bro. They've been on they shit, bro. We've been breaking records, going to places we haven't won in years and years, and doing it.
Yeah,
So I said, I don't fear none. I don't fear them, and I think we should just get these brooms ready.
yeah, I agree with you. And this is a season to celebrate. That's why in the year end, we were talking about the year end. I mean, how much accomplishments that we have. Look, we're talking about the awards that our players are doing. Again, Julius Randle, All Star season, uh, should be All NBA. Grimes, Rising Star, should have been MVP, close to it. IQ, Six Man of the Year. And then, as you're talking about, we just won our first game on the road, first playoff, first game win since 1999. All right, that's 20 plus
Exactly.
years, almost 22
And
years, 23 years.
that goes to my mathematics. I said this team is my favorite team, just about hands down, top 3. Like,
Yep.
bro, this has been the best built Knicks team that I've seen constructed since I've been alive. Since
Shout out front office. You got to give front office props. Leon Rose,
yo,
Rock Olive, uh,
yo,
everybody. Yo, they did their thing. Absolutely,
kudos.
is a wonderful season, the dream season. And even with that first round win, with the last time we did that in 1999, we went to the finals appearance that year. So we went to that was a finals appearance that year, and then the next year we went to the conference finals. So that lets you know. I mean, we've got the numbers are in our favor. If we keep doing that, we can definitely work our way to the top. This should be something that we should be able to win. It was a great series, and our big dogs came through. And you're talking about who's it? We got here. Hold on. Let's get to the stats here. So we got Julius Randle, played 34 minutes, 19 points, 10 rebounds. I think we were asking, can he get to the double-double? Got that double-double with 4 assists. So he came out for ankle injury and played his exact numbers. So we needed Julius to be Julius. He had big three-point shots, found players.
I'm not even gonna front. He was necessary to this game. I'm not even gonna front. I don't even know if the results will be the same if had Julius not had played.
Yep, and he was poised from the beginning. He was ready to play. He made the right moves. I think you said it in our chat. There was no hesitation on his passing, no hesitation on his shooting.
He was balling like playoff Randall. That's what I like to see. His assists, he was scanning the floor. Like his IQ level is definitely on the rise.
Yeah,
we haven't seen. I don't think we've seen the best of Randall.
No, which is something crazy to even to say. As great as he's been playing, to see the best of him. Well, you're calling now. Now there's in-season Randall, which is All-Star, possible on NBA. Now we need to see, can that transition
back-to-back All-Star?
Yep.
At that.
Pretty much, except for that, and to see it, can he be that in the playoffs? And that's what people want to see, and that's what's going to take it to be. Which I think I called it this whole year. Rafters Randall. He's going to be up in the rafters with Ewing, Melo. You're going to see his jersey up there. Anybody talking about trade Randall, forget about it. This year he tied John Stark's 3-point record, so he tied it. He only didn't break it because he sprained his ankle. If he sprained his ankle, he would have broke it. So he tied that record, many records. We'll come back to that. Phenomenal game by Julius Randle. He was dominating anybody that went against him, whether it was Jared Allen, when it was Mobley. Mobley, you too young. You too light. You ain't going to be able to mess with me. You may be the future Garnett, but right now the future is ours. He let him know you can't guard me. He took everybody to the paint. They put who didn't they put on him that he
So,
dominated?
we talking about Julius, right?
Yeah,
And you could say the same about Brunson. I mean,
we're gonna come to him.
yeah. I mean, yeah, but there's a minimum of players that could really almost put the brakes on Randall, but like I don't see that many people stopping him in the NBA.
But and even I was saying that like with you, like that, there's maybe three people that could probably slow him down. The only person who can really put pressure on him is Giannis. Other than Giannis, I don't know of any other player that can physically move him, slow him down, or not let him get to wherever he wants to go. It's only him. I don't know of anyone else.
I don't think so. Julius is the bully of the NBA. Bullies is balling.
Big
Bullies
fact.
is balling.
Hey, that's what he was doing last night for sure. Hey, yo, he was bodying them. They didn't know what to do. They were so stressed yesterday with their defensive scheme. They looked like they were just only planning for for Brunson. And when they saw Julius Randle on the court, they're like, damn. And one thing, go ahead. You want to say something on that?
No.
And one thing I want to say that I don't know, I didn't hear anybody talk about it, nobody saw it, but we spoken about it. Randall, still Randall. Randall's gonna Randall, right? So as great as he played, he still did what? He still was in the ref's ear. He was still talking to him. But what didn't you see? You didn't see nobody else touch him. Nobody else on the team.
And listen. It is very clear. Do not fuck with Randall when he's chopping it up with the refs. You do not want to see him snap on you. So step back, let that man chop it up. And hey, ya, cógelo. Dile lo que tú le quieras decir.
Hey, and it worked, right? The refs didn't trip on it. He was saying his point. It didn't make him look bad like he was complaining. He was expressing his point. The refs let him talk and say whatever he was doing. None of the other Knicks players, they just went about their way. They just, no Grimes, no IQ. Nobody went to him. Everybody just left. Just, spat. And that lets you know he's doing his thing, and he represented. So that was a huge game by him. I don't know what else there is to say. I mean, big game by Julius Randle. Like you said, we needed him. We needed Randle. Next player we'll talk about is R.J. Barrett. R.J. Barrett had 7 points, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds and played 31 minutes. Tell me your thoughts on R.J. What do you think of how R.J. played? Yeah, and if you didn't hear the stats, he has 7 points.
I wish we had the memes that I created, that you gave me the ideas for, but RJ was playing like bum sauce and dumpster juice. It's ridiculous. I mean, well, I don't know. Bro, I don't even know if the bench is sufficient enough for him, bro. Because the bench is balling. Like, bro, I'd rather... Oh, God, RJ, Jesus Christ.
We have some hot takes.
Tío, dame la paciencia para este muchacho porque...
Okay, está orando para paciencia. Okay, está bien.
You need patience for RJ. I don't got it. Nobody in New York got patience for RJ at all.
Okay. So, we'll get back to that. So he has 7 points, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds. I can't say how his game. I defend RJ quite a bit on here.
I got my hood niggas in the background mashed up.
So RJ had a rough outing for sure. His turnovers was something that was, I think, probably the most frustrating. It wasn't so much that he didn't score. I think he did good finding and facilitating, getting his people in the game. He had 6 assists, 4 rebounds. It's the turnovers that kill me. His turnovers that he had. He was trying to drive in the lane. I think he needs to work on some handles. Again, I've been saying it all year, a go-to move. Because he was trying to drive Mitchell. He keeps the ball too low. When he keeps the ball low, they swipe. It goes off his thigh, a turnover. Or just, I don't know, some of his passes. He wasn't playing too confident. So I don't know. He's
Bro,
still young.
his confident level, I don't know. I don't know exactly where it's at. If he left it in the book bag, in the plane, what's that little compartment on top? The little
The overhead compartment.
Bro, could somebody help?
It-
Please help RJ find his confidence. He misplaced it somewhere.
they lost his
But
luggage. They lost his luggage.
oh, good Lord Jesus.
Yeah.
Please, bro. I think you know when you pack up for a trip, yeah, I mean, but this shit's been going for a minute. So he misplaced that shit. I don't know if he bought a new house in somewhere, but that shit's been going for a little while. I don't know what he got to do. Maybe better luck next year. Sit him as the 14th, 15th man, and let my dogs eat.
It was a tough game. I can't. There's nothing I can justify for him. However, Tibbs does say if your game ain't working, do other things.
Oh, he sat. My bad. He sat Mitch and RJ. What? This is what I'm loving about Tibbs. When he sees that you're not giving in that effort, or people keep beating you to the punch, or something, the algorithms is off. He's sitting you now, even if it's Mitch, even if it's RJ.
Yep.
You had Grimes and Hartenstein that wanted to be in there and played like it. That's all we need. Like and all of that came from an example from Hart. Hart got 10 rebounds. Like
we're gonna get to him, but we're gonna get to him on us. We got to, but yeah, I definitely hear that. Hopefully he has a bounce back game. The 6 assists is a good thing. The 4 rebounds was a good thing. He played 31 minutes. I saw Tibbs use him in a couple of different lineups. So he tried to get him when he was playing with the vets. That's where he was struggling a little bit. He was trying to do too much in the beginning. He had a couple of turnovers. That's when Tibbs pulled him out. Shout out to Tibbs, being able to pull him out, adjust the rotations, make the right rotations. You know, so that was big on his part. So Tibbs, I saw some chess moves between him and Bickerstaff on adjusting players, switching moves around. So Tibbs was winning the chess match there. He pulled RJ out, even though RJ played a lot of minutes. He started doing better when he was playing with the bench, which a lot of people have been calling for. I think Sims called for that. You mentioned that, playing with the younger players. He played more fluid when he was playing with Hartenstein. I think it was like Q, Grimes, and Obi. When they were on the floor, it was more fluid. He plays better with the younger players. I think he feels too much pressure when he's trying to do, to do something when Randall and Brunson are going off. If we keep him, whatever I'm down for, but I wouldn't mind seeing him switch him and Obi. If we keep Obi, put Obi at the 3, RJ come off the bench, even though he's a bigger contract. And then if we want to keep Obi, because Obi could stretch, he's longer, and then he can play better defense and can run. So I think that's something they played good when they had a big on the floor. It's something to look at. Maybe they can look at in the offseason. All right, so that's water under the bridge. RJ, he needs to go-to moves. He needs to work on his handles and a mid-range. That's
RJ, come to Miami. Come see me. I'm by Wynwood somewhere. You know what I mean? Actually RJ knows, rest in peace, Dave. You know what I mean? But he knows, Noel. They used to work at his school. So RJ, reach out to Noel, the security guard that used to be at your school. That was my cousin. Reach out to him. He'll get in contact and we'll throw you some real training.
Drew Hanlon, if you're watching this, this is 4 seasons RJ's been with you. You're the same trainer as Jason Tatum, and you can make Jason Tatum MVP caliber, but you don't. Come on, man. There ain't no reason you can't get RJ game elevated. We're gonna put the pressure on you this offseason. Get this man a mid-range, handles, and finishing the basket. Now we put in pressure. We're gonna make a video about you, Drew. Either you make him somebody better next year, or we gonna come and make a video after you. It's on you. Ain't no way you ain't that talented.
Yeah, get RJ while we there. Make a little list. Yeah, I mean, RJ needs a 20-inch vertical to be added to it. Shit. He needs some dribble. He need a mid-range. And see if you can find that heart and that confidence. Because when we signed RJ, RJ was the prototypical New York Knicks representative. Yeah, I mean, put his head down, put in the work, grind, win it hard, wasn't scared of no one. But I don't know what happened this year. When I really don't know.
I
Put
think
on to the next.
I think he's a little too heavy. We'll come back to that, but I think he needs to lose a good 8 to 10 pounds. He's a little slow-footed. I think if he loses a little
Bro,
weight, that'll help.
bro, Mike sent me a video of this fat boy playing in the playground, bro. Come on. If,
What's
fat,
NBA, man? What's NBA? All right,
if
on to
fat
the
boy could
next.
put it in, man. I mean, he ain't put in 30. He didn't gain 30 pounds. What's the most he could have gained?
He's a
10
big dude.
pounds?
Well, look at Julius. Julius last year was as heavy as he was, and he lost about 10 pounds, came in shape, and that made the world of difference from this year. Just a little weight, and obviously more time in the gym, but a little less weight and a little more. He needs to spend the summer with Julius. That's what he needs to spend the summer with Julius, and train with Julius, and then get some handles. Work with DeRozan in the offseason. Now, the next person is two people I said are a very possible X factor. A lot of people went Grimes. I mentioned Grimes if he was there, but it's Mitchell Robinson and Josh Hart. Let's start with Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson's stats don't look outrageous. He played 26 minutes. He had 6 points and 8 rebounds. But if you watch the game, he was everywhere.
No,
He
Mitch
was all
was.
over the place. He was tipping the ball. He had 3 defenders on him getting the rebound, and he got them in foul trouble.
Well, I've seen Mitch everywhere. I definitely have. Even though Tibbs took him and RJ out, you know, but Mitch was definitely balling out. You know, holding us down on defense, making people second guess their shots. I mean, hustling from player to player. You know, he was out there aggressive, just like we like to see him. And Mitch is definitely the key piece to us winning these games. Because without Mitch is the anchor. Like without that anchor, we floating.
Yep.
I mean, and shout outs to Mitch.
Yo, Mitch was everywhere. Mitch's help defense is crazy. Though there's so many stats that you can see that aren't even that you can't see. I'm sorry that you can't see that the intangibles of him, you know, defending his help defense, collapsing when RJ got burnt on Garland and he came back and collapsed on him. When he swats the ball or gets a tip on it, you know, over the ball, pulse, and then when he's off the glass, there's so many different intangibles that he helped on everybody that you don't even see it. So without Mitch, I don't even see how we got, you know, how we win that game. So I know his offensive rebound, 8 alone just for him was crazy. So he was big on the game. And then Josh Hart, to me, by far, besides our consistent, we needed our consistent cogs, JB and Randall, but Josh Hart, 33 minutes, 17 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, and I think he was like 80% from the field. He missed like 2 shots.
Bro, he gets the GB. He gets the game ball. Hart gets the game ball. Like, give him the GB because, bro, he was out there hustling, grabbing every rebound. Like, and we're talking about a guard /3. You know? And for him to be out, I don't even know what their center had in rebounds, but I'm pretty sure, you know,
We'll go to
for a person that's not the center getting that many rebounds.
Yeah, they had, just to touch on that while you're talking about it, their bigs did have a lot of rebounds. Evan Mobley had 11 rebounds, and Jared Allen, who's their center, who's going against Mitch, had 14 rebounds. So they were after that, if they fall off a cliff with anybody else getting rebounds.
Yeah,
Donovan Mitchell was the only other one,
but Hart had 10.
just by himself.
10 by himself against two big guys in there. You know what I mean? He's battling, bro. He's battling for them boards.
and he was guarding Darius Garland and Mitchell. So not only he was
Facts.
guarding Mitchell, he's guarding their best player because Grimes didn't have it yesterday. I don't if he was off. It was a lot for him. Maybe nerves, young first playoff game. It was a lot for him. And again, he's guarding Donovan Mitchell too, an All NBA talent. So I mean, you got a tough assignment. But
Yeah.
But there was 2 times that Grimes went under the screen, which is you can't do that. He went
Yeah.
under on Donovan Mitchell, and Mitchell just made him pay. The minute
Yeah.
he did that, Thibodeau was like, out of here.
Yeah.
Hey, you got to teach them rookies early. You can't go under on the screen. But nonetheless, Josh Hart, as you said, game ball 33 points, 33 minutes, 17 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. And one of them assists, I think, was getting that fast break that he gave it to RJ, but then RJ gave the alley to Obi.
That was nice.
Yep. And Obi, only in 14 minutes, had 9 points and 4 rebounds in 14 minutes, those are critical plays that he made.
Right.
So Obi was effective in the game. His running, collapsing.
Transition.
What do you think? How do you think he affected the game?
I mean, his speed, bro. Like once anybody get a rebound, they already looking down. They already know Obi's over there. They like cherry picking Obi, bro. He remind me of me. Like as soon as I see the ball go up, I'm already.
Yo,
If I got
I can
monsters
testify.
underneath,
My brother was
I
not.
might as well run.
I testify. My brother was not the defender. He was out on the break.
Yo, I grab Reese, but shit, if I got my big man down low, they know what time it is. I'm already taking off.
Yo, Obi had a huge impact. His running, he had a couple of threes. I think when we couldn't make a shot, Randall passed it to Obi with I think like 2 seconds left on the clock, and he made a critical 3. So he's showing his poise and confidence in his shot that he was able to hit a 3. He's able to get rebounds. So his game showed it. Only in 14 minutes was quite a bit. Last time he had 14, he was like 5 points. So the fact that he was almost in double digits and having 5 rebounds was big for him. So we needed every one of them points. Isaiah Hartenstein played well. That's another one who his game was very effective, but you're not going to see it on the stat sheet. He had 8 points and 5 rebounds, but I could have sworn he had like 12 as much as he was around or involved.
It did look like a lot. I mean, he had it. He had his hands everywhere. He's super active. And, yo, there's nothing you can say about Wonder Bread. Wonder Bread be doing it.
Hey, my favorite play when Jalen Brunson hit, I think it was Donovan or Jarris LeVert. He wasn't even nowhere near him. He was like, yo, it was me. I fouled him, bro. I was like, yo, you weren't even near him. I was like, yo, give that one to me. I did that.
Let me get it. It was
I
me.
did that. Yes, ref was like, you weren't even near him.
I know I was down court, but it was still me.
Yeah, give me that. I'll take it.
That's stand-up shit.
Hey, team player shit. I'm like, yo, give it to me, bro.
Facts.
Big play by him. Grimes he got minutes. Grimes had 27 minutes. Only had 5 points, 1 assist, but 5 rebounds. Again, do other things. If you're not scoring, can you do other things? He was guarding Mitchell. Huge assignment for him. Darius Garland, probably the 2 most potent backcourt in most of the Eastern Conference. So tough assignment for him as a young cat. 5 rebounds was huge. He was involved. Did play a lot of minutes. So I give it. He is a little off, but I give him. By the next game, he's going to get into rhythm. Him and IQ were off. IQ was.
I mean, the game. Listen, it's not a mystery that we played a horrible game. And we wasn't home, and we still came out with the win. So, most definitely we're gonna tighten things up. We're gonna play how we usually play because we wasn't playing how we usually play. Defensively, yeah, that's what won us the game. But offensively, IQ was off. RJ was off. Grimes was off. Everybody was way off. And this next game, they know they gotta step it up. They gotta snap at it.
It gives them something to work on now. Their offensive game wasn't there, but their defense and other things that they were doing was there. IQ's defense on Karis LeVert was pretty big. There was a couple of times he pressed on him. He pushed, got him out the paint when he made the drive. So he was
How
making
many points did IQ had?
IQ only had 3 points. He had 2 assists.
Okay.
He had 3
All
rebounds.
right, that's way out of his characteristics. Bro, if IQ does what IQ does, it wouldn't have even been close. Like, I need at least IQ with at least, in the playoff, at least 25.
Big time.
You know? If he would have had that, it wouldn't have even been close. But he did have a challenging task at hand.
And that's not like IQ. I mean, considering
him and Hart, they have, their hands full. But no excuse. This is what we did throughout the season. It's nothing new.
Yep.
So, take that out of your mentality. This has been done already. Let's get back to what we do, bully ball, and leave the rest of that second guessing up to the Cavs. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Let them do that.
Yeah, big time. And I think also about that too is like you said, the Knicks, we won with IQ being off. You had us with Grimes being off, with Isaiah Hartenstein, RJ none of those players that are typically consistent weren't involved. And the fact that they weren't involved and didn't get to their normal number, that shows that our Knicks team does what we do. We're gonna always find a way to win, and the fact that we can always find a way to win with somebody. If Randall's off, IQ steps up. If Jalen Brunson's off, RJ or Grimes steps up. So we always find a way to win, and that was big. And Jalen Brunson, Jalen Brunson, bro. That dude is a killer. Yeah. They didn't know who to put on him. They put everybody. They put Jared Allen on him. He cooked Jared Allen in the center. Shot over him. Scored on him. Jaris LeVert,
bro.
left him.
They had assistant coaches trying to play defense on him.
They had the laptop trying to cover his vision.
Like, it's not working, bro. That's Jay Beasley.
Yo, I knew they were desperate, bro. And that was, bro. I couldn't help that when they put Cedi Osman on him. What? Whose bright idea was to put the worst defender?
That coach must have drank some Molly water, something, bro. That nigga said, "You get on him."
He had some syrup or something. And he was on him for a minute. Like, yo, is this
bro,
really?
Like, he thought he was really doing some damage. That boy was getting danced on.
Yo, he was cooking him. He
was moving him like a mop. Moves real quick.
Yo, he had him lost in the sauce. I was like, yo, is this legit? You got Stevenson, you got Okoro, you got people that could,
bro. And
even then, not for nothing, he cooked them too. I think they were flamed out. They got overcooked in the grill. They said, "Yo, let's put on." Yeah, that was hilarious. Right. I was like, "You got Cedi Osman on this guy?"
It's ridiculous.
Cooked them.
I mean, shit. I hope they do it again. Like, please, Cavs, if y'all watching, please try that again, please. Can we
put Cedi Osman on Jalen
Brunson? Keep that in the playbook. See how that works for y'all. And having Donovan chuck up 48 3-pointers. Well, what was Donovan's number? Because
he did his thing though. I ain't gonna front, but Donovan's Mitchell.
He did score, but
Evan, we shut down for the most part Evan Mobley. He only had 8 points. That's a rookie, supposed to be like Kevin Garnett. He had 11 rebounds, but we shut him down. Donovan Mitchell had 38. That boy was cooking. He was.
But how many threes he got? Well,
a lot. It ain't showing me. I'm not looking here, but I think he had about a good 5. But he was chucking them up. And 2 times Grimes went under the screen, hit him up. He did it to RJ and he did it to Hart. Hart was guarding him too. Cedi Osman had 9 points. The only other person after that was Darius Garland, which I told you, if we keep him under 20, we got that W. And he only has 17 points and 1 assist, which is crazy. He averages 8 assists, and we kept him down to 1 assist. And he played 43 minutes. Donovan Mitchell played 44 minutes.
All right,
Jared
hold
Allen
on. Look, this was from Melvin in the chat. Donovan Mitchell hit 14 out of 30 field goals. And his 3-point attempts, it was 6 out of 16. Those
One third of his shots. We body bagged him. So I mean, and that's what let him score. If we let him win, because he's gonna try to win on his own, that takes everybody else out the game. That only helps us by him wanting to shoot all the paint, all the scoring. That's only gonna help us there. So that's huge for us to get that W on there. I think as long as they keep doing that and we keep Garland out the game, we Gucci. That's all that matters. If we keep Darius Garland out the game. So I think other than that, we good, man. I mean, we balled out. Everybody played good. RJ's turnovers at what happened?
Nah, I said hell yeah. You did good. When's the next game?
The next game is gonna be at Cleveland. I think we play them tomorrow. I'll tell you right now. But the next game we play at Cleveland, which is gonna be a huge game. This is a must win for them almost. Because if they lose this game, it's gonna be real crazy.
Oh, they definitely got pressure on them. They definitely do.
And if we get our other players to play, it's crazy. So game 2 is Tuesday at 7:30. So we're playing again at Cleveland Tuesday, which is we ain't traveling, so they're not gonna have jet lag. They're still in Cleveland.
Yeah.
You rested.
Nah. Well rested. So listen, trust me. The players we have, I'm pretty sure they was disappointed in their performance, and I'm pretty sure they've been out there practicing probably right after the game. You know how you hear those stories that, came back at 2 a.m. My game was way off because of the, you know what I mean? So those are the type of players we have.
Yep. And we beat them in free throws. We beat them in rebounds, which those were the key ones there. The assists, we were pretty much even. We had only 18 assists. Again, that's not like us, but people weren't hitting their shots either. So you ain't going to get assists if the person you're passing to is not hitting any shots. We had more steals by 2. It was almost even all the way, even down to the fouls. So the rebounds, we had 51. And our bench, and up to the fourth quarter, our bench had 34 points to their 9 points from the Cavs.
Oh, so our bench.
We said it. I said the key to this series is our bench. Everybody's good. They got good starters. There's going to be a game that their starters do good and ours, but it's going to be the bench. To have north of 35 points from our bench and only 10 from theirs, shut it down. We beat them. That's going to be the same. I think it's going to be the same on Tuesday. You got us with a W on Tuesday? They still in your pocket?
Listen, at this point of the playoff, I'm on some Wu-Tang shit. I got short arms and deep pockets. I can't even reach them. They so deep in there. So... you know where I'm at. I'm ready to bring out the brooms, dog.
I think Tuesday when we play them, I think you're gonna see a bounce back game from IQ. I think Grimes gets into the 15-point mark, but I think IQ has a big game. I think IQ is gonna get his confidence, got the jitters out. I can see IQ somewhere in the 20 to 25 points. If he gets 20 to 25 points, gets OB rocking. Maybe I think you might see RJ a little more with the bench, so we could get RJ into at least double digits, more efficient, and some confidence. He needs his confidence along the way. Normally plays good with Cleveland, so I'm actually shocked at this performance. They've been off for almost a week, so I think that took everybody out of rhythm. Randall was saying he was tired. So I mean that they rested so long. I think it's going to be a little more upbeat Tuesday. So I got us with a
Facts.
W as well. I think we're going to have a big W. You should see a bounce back game from IQ.
Yeah, definitely gonna see a good game from IQ and Grimes. I really believe that, and which should get that dub, and
I see
something I
Obi
ain't
again.
even worried about.
What you think? You think Obi gets a little more time? You think he gets?
He needs a little more time. I think they need a he's in. I mean, Randall did good, coming in, but at the
Shout
same time,
out Johnny Davis in the chat. We appreciate you, brother.
shout out to the chat. Greatly appreciate it. But yeah, I think Obi needs some more time. Definitely more than I would like to see him in the 20, 25,
I
maybe
mean,
25.
he had 14. He ain't never reached north of 20 in the
But
regular season with Randall.
yeah. And also, I'm gonna agree with something you said earlier. I think a lot of the guys have butterflies, with being the playoff. They're basically their first time,
Yep.
so I'm gonna agree with that and let that be, at least in my mind, the cause to their not playing. You know what I mean? But they pulled off the win, which is the only thing that counts. And now with that win, gives them a little more confidence to be like, all right, we played like shit. Now let's play for real.
And the main thing and the takeaway too I mean, it's almost we're almost spoiled with Jalen Brunson. We're almost spoiled by someone that we haven't had a point guard, a knowledgeable point guard, a go-to. Because you saw when we were down, I asked M Special. I was telling Mike, I was like, "Yo, he's gonna make the next 17 points straight." I was calling him. You could ask me, "Yo, watch Jalen Brunson to come." I was like, "Look who's guarding him. He's gonna cook him. He's gonna go into the lane. What did he do? Went into the lane." I said, "Watch him. He's gonna do a pullback on the three on Jared Allen," and it said, "Yo, this
Yeah,
dude
but
is."
he was he was trying to let everybody get into their flow. That's JB. He's gonna let everybody in the beginning of the game try to get everybody going, but once it hits that halftime to fourth quarter, that's it. He's like, yo, just get out my way
And
and let
and
me
the,
go.
and the only reason it was even that close because he was in foul trouble early. They had to take
Yeah,
him out the game for almost a whole quarter in
yeah.
the second quarter. That's it. And even then, we was up almost by 10 points. Almost most of the quarter, most of the game, we were up about 10. But what I love about him is like if we're down 2 points, him and Josh Hart said it. Their momentum. They don't let the momentum swing any other way. If we're down by 3, if Donovan hits a big 3, he's gonna come right back and make sure we get a point.
Punch for punch.
Every
Punch for
possession,
punch.
they are knowledgeable about possession. We ain't gonna let no possession slip, no timeout. So that's huge. Just love that. Love the fact that we got that point guard.
Or
So
definitely.
we'll start wrapping it up here. We got excitement for Tuesday, 7:30. You guys watching, let us know what you think. Let us know your chats, your comments on it. We'll read them out there to you. Join us next Friday at 5 p.m., Sunday at 5 p.m. when we go on live. So let us know what you think. Salute to everybody. We appreciate you guys joining us. Talk to them, New Knicks.
Yo, hey, I want to thank everybody for coming out and joining the fam. Speaking of fam, we got two MIA family members. I think they're hanging out with each other.
Be on the lookout. We have a bolo. We just
Yeah,
called in a bolo. The U.S. Navy is on a search party. They are looking for them.
hopefully we can find the other two. And I thank y'all for coming out and joining us, chopping it up here about game 1-0. And, a lot of people see me as super confident and over, but I know my squad. I know my squad. What can I
Well, at least
say?
it's balling.
We not shook. You know what I mean? Look, see that Gray? I'm from the old New York, the other New York.
But now
You
we
know what I
now we
mean?
the now we the new
Now we
Knicks.
the new. Yeah. But yeah, good looking out. Thanks for joining us. Peace. Mike.
Take us out of here.
Get us out of here.
Forms and films in the building. My God, what's good?
And I salute the new Knicks. Let's get it.
Shout out to the new Knicks.
The new Knicks, salute my guy.
The new Knicks, the organic podcast.
Uh-oh. Sounds like it's about to go down in here. Going down. New York City, NYC, Borough. My man G, stand up. Let's go.
Brooklyn, Staten in the Bronx. Manhattan, Queens, what you want? We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. Brooklyn, Staten in the Bronx.